I know, right?
So what I had said was, many times we are complicit in the exhaustion that we feel. Whether it's because we don't set boundaries, whether we set boundaries and don't adhere to them, whether we just kind of fly by the seat of our pants, we in many ways make a series of decisions that put us in these positions that allow systems to exploit our care. And the exploitation of care is from Taylor Ford. She was here last year. And so when we think about what we do, there has to be an understanding that, yes, we want to do everything possible for our students to make sure that they are successful, to make sure that they thrive, if they come home, that they have all of the reentry needs that we have, that they need. But we also need to take that step back and just kind of rise above the fray for just the quickest of minutes so that we are always keeping and maintaining perspective. One of the things that I love to do, there's this game on my phone that I play all the time. Hold on, let me pull up the name. It is called Toy Blast. But I had to look at my phone for that. So Toy Blast is one of these very simple block games. You know, you have the blocks, you click on them, the blocks go away, you do the things, you get the little like power-ups. The reason why I am very much 48 years old and still playing Toy Blast is because there is a practice of manipulation that these games have. If you know you have 50 moves to get 100 yellow pieces and your screen looks a particular way, you've got to figure out, okay, there's some purple pieces here. If I get rid of the purple pieces, I got 20 yellow pieces here, but I've only got 4 over here. And so I play this game because what it does for me is when I then walk into these situations full of bullshit, I am able to see, okay, I know the commissioner was in the middle of a scandal 6 months ago. And so I know that he's looking to do A, B, and C. I know this district administrator was in the middle of this and this deputy commissioner was doing something else. How can I leverage in 50 moves or less me getting a laptop in my classroom, right? And so it's about how can we think through, think around, and think ahead of the things that we know are going to happen. In the session before this one, right, we can say we have a full semester, but we know we're going to lose classes, right? It's pretty much a given. But we still seem to build our syllabi the same fucking way. That requires us to have every single week that we have outlined. Why don't we sometimes think about in the times that are quiet, all right, so let me make this full semester syllabus. So if I get all my classes, this is what the fuck I'm gonna do. Then you've got like the sort of more realistic, I know I'm probably gonna lose 2 to 3 weeks. So let me build the syllabus that way, maybe build in some weeks for group activities, etc. Then what is your bare bones? What do they have to read and know and be able to master in order to fulfill the credits, in order to comply with accreditation and those sorts of things, so that when you are in these situations where maybe a facility changes its mind about a book that you have on your syllabus, right? They've already approved it, but all of a sudden a new person looked at it and they are not having it. So now, if you haven't come up with these contingencies, you're left wondering, well, what am I gonna do if I can't use this, and this? That happened to me one time when one of my instructors wanted to use the Bible as a philosophical text. So he was teaching a philosophy course and wanted to have the Bible as one of the materials, and he was told he could not bring it in because they already had religious services. And so no one that was doing programming could bring in a religious text.
Get the fuck out of here.
And so what he did with my assistance was we just took pieces from like a different version so that it didn't sound biblical, right? And we said, you know what? Yo, we totally hear you about that. But here's some handouts that we have. That should fix it, right? And they were like, oh no, yeah, this looks good. Right? And so it's like, how do we work to the yes? What is the ultimate goal of what we are trying to do in this class? What are the things that we need to get it done? And how are we going to make sure that neither DOC nor our colleges get in the fucking way?
That
Right?
part.
Because both will try. And they will try very hard. They will, say that the rules have changed. I'm sorry, was your hand up? Oh no, I felt like I saw it earlier and I didn't, and I meant to call on you later and then menopause. Go ahead, sir.
Sorry, you were on to something, but I'm